Hello everyone, this is Arc Alpha 12 here at Arc Alpha Studios and Arc Alpha 12 Plays, and today we continue our playthrough of Star Wars: The Old Republic with Gary, the Stormtrooper. Or, at this point, Snowtrooper, although he's not currently in his Snowtrooper garb. In the last episode, we managed to track down another Umbra part. However, it came at a cost. Unfortunately, one of Sergeant Yoon's teammates ended up, and his entire team actually, ended up getting ambushed and taken out by the Imperials. Not only that, oh no, not the Imperials. If I remember correctly, it was the pirates. The White Maw pirates ended up taking the part. So, that's not good. We ended up managing to rescue Yoon from a White Maw ambush, and informed him, unfortunately, of his man's valiant sacrifice, as well as we learned where the final piece was, which was in the Starship Graveyard on a damaged starship called the Star of Coruscant. So, now our mission is to hit the Star of Coruscant with everything we've got and retrieve the Umbra Encryptor part. And if I remember correctly, there is still one or two more missions we have to do for the Republic on Hoth before we end up leaving in addition to that. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we've arrived at the new outpost. So we're going to just check in here and see what exactly we need to do for the Republic over here before taking our next step. It should send us in approximately the same location, so.
At ease, Captain. I'm Admiral Revolde. The Zabrak with the sunny disposition is my chief engineer, Aram. Welcome to the best place on Hoth.
Heh! Heh! This is the best place? Is there anything like a best place on Hoth?
Shouldn't you be with the fleet?
I should be on the front lines. You see where we are? Take a good look around you. This is the turning point of the war.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know how much you've seen of the Republic presence on this snowball, but this is what it's all about. This isn't just a battle for Hoth. We went out here, and we've got the whole war with the Empire in the bag.
What makes this frozen wasteland worth fighting for?
Spread across that ice field is what's left of one of our capital ships. She was carrying a top-secret weapon prototype. The Null Cannon. It can fry all the machinery on a starship without giving the crew so much as a hangnail. With that weapon in our hands, we can push the Empire back to the unknown regions.
That basically just sounds like a Titanic ion cannon, I'm not gonna lie.
Where do I come in?
We found the wreckage. Trouble is, pirates got there first, snatched up several pieces of our prototype, striking from a hidden base. We've deployed the Tals and the infantry. They're taking heavy losses out there, and we're not any closer to getting the Null Cannon. We can't allow these thieving scum to leave Hoth with a weapon that can take out any starship in the galaxy.
Fully understood.
Sensors detect life forms in the nearby wreckage. The pirates may be making a grab for pieces of the Null Cannon's primary power core.
Keep an eye out for anything that will help us track the scum back to their lair. And contact me once all the fragments of the power core are secure. Go out there and bust some heads.
That seems easy enough. Seriously though, it just sounds like a giant ion cannon. Like, I don't understand what's so important about this. But, whatever. So, retrieve pieces of the Null Cannon, and find the piece of the Umbra Encryptor that the pirates have stolen. Why do I feel like I'm just like a scrap dealer right now, instead of a Republic soldier? Alright, well, we got the base coordinates for the from the datapad. Now let's get the last 3 pieces of salvage and move on. And I'll be taking this. So we've made it to the computer for the White Maw pirates. Because apparently we don't have all the
Havoc Squad
pieces.
reporting, sir. The power core is secure and we've recovered a data pad with coordinates for the pirate base.
You made quick work of that motherless space trash. Well done. Now our troops can take the fight to them.
I hate to interrupt, but the data suggests these components were from the ancillary, not main power core. That's bad.
Uh-oh.
We still kept part of the null cannon out of the pirates' hands. It can't be catastrophic.
Worst case scenario, the pirates already have enough of the weapon to make it operational.
You'll have to go into their base after it. Hit those sons of Hutts before they know we're coming.
Damn. That's not good. Here I thought it was going to be easy.
I live to serve the Republic.
That's the spirit.
That datapad puts the pirate base inside a huge system of ice caverns not far from here.
Half the scum in the galaxy will be in there. Chief Engineer Aram and a squad of Tals will be on your heels. Once the pirates are down, Aram will secure the null cannon for transport. It'll be the mother of all fights. Good luck.
Here. Here. There's no telling what kind of defenses the pirates might have built in here. Watch for blind corners and ambushes.
Got it. Now, where is that cannon? I've already blitzed through about 20 White Maw pirates.
Your feet.
Oh, I think I found the cannon. Definitely found the cannon.
Hold your fire, soldier. Why don't we talk about this like civilized people?
Oh?
Nobody else in this place has wanted to stop and chat.
My crew is a bit, overeager at times. I'll speak to them about it, I assure you. The survivors, anyway. It so happens that I can give you what you came for without any more of that unpleasant killing business. You want the Republic's superweapon? Look around you. This hangar is filled with copies of it. One for every ship in our fleet.
What?
You build copies of a Republic superweapon and you think it's a good idea to admit it.
Now you know what you're bargaining for. I propose a trade. You leave here with the weapons, and we leave here with our lives. That's fair, don't you think?
You know what? Yeah.
Let's talk details. How do we know you'll hand over all the weapons?
We can arrange for...
Reinforcements have arrived!
I see. Stalling until your people were ready to attack.
The situation was under control. You didn't have to barge in here.
Don't think we'll go quietly.
Damn it. I was actually open to a negotiation. Aram? You ruined my plan. You annoy me in doing so.
So that could have gone better.
Yeah, you think?
It couldn't have gone worse unless the planet exploded in a massive fireball.
At least we'd be warm for that fraction of a second before we all died. I'd better call in and report.
Aram, that you? Heavy fire. It's a lot of interference. What status?
Sir, we have the null cannon, but there's been a complication.
What was the... breaking up? Secure for immediate...
Blast it! I can't get the signal back. Now what do we do?
Well,
I don't follow.
We had no idea the pirates had reverse engineered the null cannon. The forces we have can just about hold this hangar long enough to get the prototype out of here, but the rest of these copies... The other pirates will get here soon, and once they have a weapon that can disable a capital ship, how many innocent people will die?
I don't even want to think about pirates armed with null cannons.
Neither do I. The only way to keep the copies out of the pirates' hands is to overload the null cannon prototype. Wipe out everything in the hangar at once. The prototype would be fried, but I'd rather spend months fixing it than live knowing that even one of these copies was left behind.
smart idea. Very, very smart idea.
You're right. We can't let even one of these copies fall into the wrong hands.
Stand back.
Okay, good. You're gonna do it. I've had enough of rewiring things and causing them to explode. Because usually I'm the one exploding.
That should do it. I'll
Why-
go ahead and
why'd
get
you
the
need your
transport
sword?
ready. I'll see you back at camp.
Why did you need your sword for that? Anyway. Alright, so, null cannon neutralized. Or, should I say, null cannon nullified. Let's get back topside and look for the Umbra Encryptor. So we've located the Star of Coruscant. It looks like, fortunately for us, someone else has already been here and cleared out a lot of the rabble. Which means we're not going to need to take as long fighting our way through this area. Oh, speak of the devil.
A few moments later.
Ah, finally. Think we finally found where the Umbra Encryptor piece is being held.
My, I can't for the life of me figure out what you might be after.
Oh yeah?
I'm Zareen. I take care of targeted acquisitions, let's say. Like that little trinket you came here for. I get the impression that you want it pretty bad.
Yep.
How do you know about the Umbra Encryptor?
Listening in on people's conversations can teach you all sorts of interesting things, my friend. That piece of junk is worth a lot to you, isn't it? So make me an offer. If it's high enough, maybe you'll walk out of here.
I won't cave into your demands, Irene.
I should have known there's only one way you'd entertain me. Nice knowing you, pal.
Bring it! Oh, well, hi!
Halt! I am Major Artano of the Imperial Military. Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
I'm done negotiating.
Take cover! Return fire!
You stay right there. That was enough of that. Jesus criminy. Okay, so let's see here. Yun is over there, and no. Okay, so let's head back and talk to the admiral first, and we'll go back to Yun afterwards. He's not gonna be happy. Yun's gonna be happy, but Revolt is not gonna be happy.
It's a shame about the prototype. Blasted pirates must have mucked it up.
Huh.
It's already been shot, smashed, and frozen. I'm sure the null cannon can be repaired again.
It's a setback, but we'll recover. I'm not about to let one little explosion stand between us and victory. You've hit the Empire where it hurts today. I've already contacted Republic Command. They know what you've done for us here, and I'll make sure the Senate knows it too.
Ah, well, that's mighty kind of you. I actually expected it to be, you to be a little bit more angry.
Will you be leaving Hoth immediately?
Soon. I don't have to tell you how much I'm looking forward to frying some Imperial starships. We'll have the null cannon up and running in no time. You ought to come back and see her in action.
It's going to take months, sir. Maybe a year.
Engineers, always predicting the worst. Mark my words, we will have that null cannon shooting Imperials out of the sky before you know it. You did good work here. If I had a dozen men like you, this war would be over already.
I legitimately thought he was going to be a little bit more pissed. I'm kind of glad he wasn't. So, now let's get to Yun back at Auric Base and find out what to do next. Now that we've got all the pieces of the Encryptor, we should be able to put it together and move on with our operation and get the hell off this ice ball.
Sergeant, our mission is complete.
Aww. That's incredibly kind of you, Yun.
Havoc Squad could never have done this without you and your team, Sergeant.
Excellent.
Any Imperial transmissions we can test it on? I would be honored, Sergeant.
He's so polite. He is so polite.
Unit 11 is lagging behind. Maybe Unit 38 could reinforce them.
Colonel, sir, Sergeant Yun has completed his reconstruction of the Umbra Encryptor, sir.
Oh, that's fantastic. Stand at ease, Captain. Let's have a look. It's smaller than I expected. Tough to believe it's so vital. I understand you worked with Sergeant Ewan quite a bit to help make this happen. What did you think of him? You can speak freely.
Sergeant Yoon will be a great credit to Havoc Squad.
I couldn't agree more, Captain. I couldn't agree more. I'd trade any 10 soldiers in my command to keep Yoon around, but I understand he's needed for something much bigger. I don't need to know what insane thing High Command has you up to, but you'll be glad you have Yoon with you. I guarantee it.
Yoon is going to be very helpful in future missions.
That he will. Best of luck in your operation, Captain. You're dismissed.
I don't think Yoon's supposed to be there for that conversation, but it was nice to have him there. Alright, so, to my ship, let's talk to General Garza and find out what's going to happen next. And we're off! Now let's see what General Garza has to say.
Captain, I've just been contacted by Colonel Fierros. I understand the operation was a complete success. Breaking the Umbra Code will have far-reaching effects. The Republic has gained an advantage today that could change the course of the entire conflict. Well done.
Sergeant Yoon did the real work, sir.
I'm glad to hear that your new recruit lived up to his reputation. Sergeant Yun, please step forward. Sergeant Yun, it is my pleasure to officially confirm your transfer to Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codename Havoc Squad.
We're glad to have you on the team, Sergeant.
With Sergeant Yun, Havoc Squad is ready to begin the operation against the Gauntlet superweapon. Return to Coruscant immediately, Captain. We have a lot to discuss. Garza out.
Excellent. But that's going to have to wait for another day, because I don't want to get started and too involved into something new. So, without further ado, I'm going to end this here. So, thank you for joining me. This was Arc Alpha 12, and I shall see you in the next video.